Hello everybody, welcome to another weekly reading. This week I am using my brand new Sherlock Holmes Tarot, and you may have to bear with me a little bit because I haven't worked with this deck yet, and it's very, very different. Like all the suits, all the wands, swords, cups, and pentacles are renamed something else. The major arcana are all renamed something else, so I may be kind of taken aback by some of these cards, but I have my handy dandy guidebook nearby to kind of help me out a little bit if I get stuck on what card is what. Okay, so it's a very cool deck though, so that's why I wanted to use it. So I'm just going to finish shuffling here and then pick 3 cards that are going to symbolize the week for us, what may come up, what issues may arise, and whatever we need to pay attention to. The cards will give us a heads up. Okay, so there's card 1. Card 2. Another reason I wanted to use this deck is a lot of you said that you thought it was cool, so I thought I would use it. Okay, and card 3. Alright, so let's see what Sherlock Holmes has to tell us. Okay, so card 1 is the 3 of question mark, which is Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, and it's called deduction in the book. Next card is the 3, another 3 of magnifying glass, which is analysis cups, 3 of cups. So we got 3 of Pentacles, 3 of cups. And the cup suit is referred to as analysis in this deck. And then we got the 5 of cups, another magnifying glass there. Okay. So as you can see, the artwork is very, very evocative and very, very old school. You know, it's very old-fashioned. Okay, so we have 2 3s here, 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups, 5 of Cups, 2 Cups cards. So we're going to be dealing with some emotion this week. Emotion is going to be more prevalent, but work, money, home life, sense of security, just our concerns in the material world are also playing a part here. So let's go through each one of the cards. So this is the 3 of Pentacles, or the 3 of deduction as it's referred to in this deck. And as you can see, this man is working away. He's sculpting, or he is finalizing a sculpture. He's doing very, very detailed work. And that's what the 3 of Pentacles is about. It's about apprenticeship. I think it's thought of as the apprenticeship card, where you're just kind of learning a trade, and maybe people are kind of overseeing you and supervising you. So you may have started a new job, or you're about to start a new job, or perhaps you're looking to go into a different field and you're feeling, you know, like a beginner. So this is something that's going to take some time to develop. This is something, whatever it is going to require a great deal of concentration and focus and skill. This man is training. He's in training to become a master at this. Looks like maybe he's even cleaning these sculptures or something. Maybe he's working in a museum, or he's working in some kind of an antique shop, and he's doing this very, very precise, detailed work. So this is all about starting something new in a venture, in a financial venture, like maybe a new job, doing something new in the material realm. It could be starting a new exercise regimen even. But whatever it is, it's going to require concentration and focus, and possibly the assistance or the guidance of other people who are more experienced in that particular field. Okay, so that's just card 1. Let's see card 2 here, which is the 3 of Cups, and that suit is called Analysis in this deck. So the 3 of Cups is very, very different, if you guys are tarot peeps as well, from the Rider-Waite here. The Rider-Waite version of the 3 of Cups shows 3 women, typically, who are dancing around and hoisting their cups in the air and really, really celebrating and just enjoying life. It's often thought of as the girls' night out card or the party card. And in this deck, we see this man who seems like he's very hard at work. He is poring over this book. He's got a cup of tea beside him. So he's in there for the long haul. He's got a magnifying glass beside him at his desk. He's looking very, very studious and very, very serious, which is very different. Let me just double check and make sure I got that right. Yeah, it's cups. So this card seems to be about introspection. This card is about emotional introspection. It's about, and this is early in the suit, so it's not like you're deep into emotional introspection, but it's kind of just like you're starting to think about things in a different way from an emotional perspective. So, you know, maybe you're thinking about changing something in a relationship, because cups have to do with relationships as well. Or just the way that you feel. You want to change the way you feel, but again, you're feeling like a newbie. You're feeling like a student. This guy looks very much like a student, like he's poring over this book. Let me just take a closer look here. And he's writing in this book, but there's already writing in it, so it looks like maybe he's altering something. So yeah, you could be altering, you know, maybe you're going over past memories in your life that have, stuck in your mind and perhaps given you a negative feeling or a negative mindset, and you're wanting to alter that, but you're just beginning this process. So, you know, you're going along, you're going to learn about this. So stick with it, definitely. This is definitely worthwhile work. This is work that could change your life, okay? Your emotional life. Okay, so we'll come back to this card later. And then, interestingly, we get the Five of Cups, which goes right along with what I'm going to say later on about this card. That's just occurred to me. Okay, so the Five of Cups, again, very, very different picture here. We've got, looks like some kind of a conference. Oh, yeah, this guy's holding a gun and he's aiming it at, I believe this is Watson, who is Sherlock Holmes' counterpart, his kind of right-hand man. So he's sitting at this table, and perhaps they were having a discussion. This guy left the room and came back with a gun, and now he's pointing it at him. And poor Watson is sitting there looking, oh my God, what the hell am I going to do now? So it's very, very different from the Waite Smith version, which shows a cloaked figure looking down at 3 spilled cups, and then 2 cups are still standing up in the background. So it's a card about not focusing on the negative and looking at what is positive that still remains in your life emotionally, okay? It's about being overcome by grief, or overcome by depression, or overcome by bad feelings. And in this card, I can see it relates to this situation, because if he freaks out, if Watson here freaks out and just kind of is paralyzed and doesn't know what to do, he's going to be at even more of a disadvantage at realizing how to deal with this guy. But if he manages to keep his wits, which Watson was a very, very brilliant man, like Sherlock Holmes, if he manages to keep his wits, he'll be able to figure out a way to get out of this situation, which would be the positive, right? So it's about not letting the negative freak you out and get you down and get to you and throw you off track, okay? Let me just look at this a little bit longer. Yeah, so maybe him and Holmes run an investigation. He was questioning this guy, asked him a sensitive question, and then this guy pulled a gun on him. So it's about, yeah, just like keeping your wits about you, not letting negatives to overtake you or to intimidate you. This is very much an intimidating card. Not allowing bad people, you know, to coin a phrase, not to be judgmental, but you know what I mean. Not letting negative people throw you off or screw you up or throw you off. That's what I keep getting here. So let me just look at all 3 of these together now and see what I get here. Okay, so guys, what I'm getting is the main focus of this week, I think, is going to be this card here. Some of us may be feeling like we are either dealing with people who are who make us feel bad, who intimidate us, who throw us off, or perhaps we're stuck in the past thinking about memories of people who have made us feel badly or have done things to us that made us feel bad or something like that. and we've kind of been stuck in this cycle, and we want to change. And we are making the steps to learn how to change, as indicated by this card here and this card here. We're students. We're starting out on a new cycle here. We're starting to learn something new, and we're learning something very important. We're learning about a new way to manage our emotions and to handle our emotions very skillfully and deftly. And it's gonna benefit us greatly. But right now we're just in the beginning stages. So be gentle with yourself, okay? If you've been going through a hard time and you need help, if you need to go to somebody who can help you speed up the process, if you're really in distress, then do that. You know, if you need to go to a counselor, or if you need to go to you know, even a friend, a family member who is good to you, and a friend who is good to you. Definitely only entrust people who have your your positive emotional interests, you know, as a priority for them as well. You don't want to be going to people who have hurt you in the past, because they're going to hurt you again. You don't want to trust people like that. You need to go to people who you can trust. So if you need assistance, if you've been going through a particularly distressing time, have patience with yourself. Be gentle with yourself, but be willing to learn. Be willing to learn new ways of overcoming certain things. If you've been stuck in depression, or if you've been stuck in you know, just kind of feeling like you're in emotional limbo and don't know how to get out of a particular mood or something like that. It takes time to change these things, especially if you've been in them for a long time. So, you know, just be good to yourself. Be gentle with yourself. Be willing to learn. Be willing to put in the time and the effort, because it is so, so worth it. Okay, let me just look a little bit longer here, because I'm getting that there's something else. Yeah, this reading is all about learning. These two guys are very studious. They're very concentrated and they're very focused. And this seems to be the focus of our reading here. The main kind of message from the reading is this issue here. Feeling intimidated, feeling like somebody has thrown you off, or a situation has thrown you off emotionally, and just kind of wanting to change, but not feeling, you know, completely confident about being able to yet. So you need to be willing to put in the time to learn, you know, read a lot about whatever it is that interests you, whatever you think will help you. Definitely go to the bookstore, go to the library, whatever, pick up books on it, watch YouTube videos. There are so many incredible people here on YouTube who do counseling, who do meditations, and who do just incredibly educational videos about all kinds of subjects. Just put it in the YouTube search bar. Put in whatever phrase or term that you're interested in. Look it up, whatever you think will help you, and it will definitely make you feel a little bit more empowered and a little bit more, you know, able to you know, get through, you know, difficult times. So that's what I'm really getting from this reading is yeah, this is kind of a very, very this is definitely a very inner week. We're going to be doing a lot of inner work this week. It's not going to be about a lot of action. I see no action here, really. It's all about the action in your emotional life, okay? It's all inner work. So that's what this week is all about. So be gentle with yourself. Be kind to yourself above all, okay? And be patient. Give yourself the time. Be willing to learn, be willing to put in the effort, and it's going to really, really benefit you. It's going to do you a great deal of good, okay? So guys, that's what I'm getting from this reading. This is a very, very cool deck. I'm liking it. It's incredible how different the images are from the Rider-Waite, and it really brings up a lot of messages. So very, very cool. I'm going to be using this deck again for sure in our readings and in my own work too. So if you like this video, please click that like button. If you have not subscribed to me yet, please do subscribe. I love seeing those numbers go up. I love it. I love it. And if by any chance you would like a personal private reading from me, I do 3-card readings and I do 10-card readings. I do Celtic Cross readings. So I will link my website in the description box below. Come on over, check it out. There's a lot of information on there. I even have a tutorial on there for you. So please come on over, check things out. And if you would like a reading, there is a tab there where you can just click it and contact me and let me know. Okay, guys? So have a wonderful, wonderful week. Okay, enjoy this process. Emotional work is very exciting. It's very exciting and it's transformational. So enjoy the process, enjoy the journey. Okay, and empower yourself. Okay, guys, I will see you next week for our weekly reading. Have a wonderful, wonderful week. I wish you all the best. Blessings to you and see you soon.